The following is a presentation of MRE Uno, Division 1.
Regional finals get set to wrap up here after a very exciting first half of the Final Four earlier today. We get things rolling here with the Hearts regional final here, the wrap up the regional final round. But hello everyone, welcome and welcome to the welcome to the final regional final of the Jackpot June tournament here in the Hearts region. It's going to be number 3 seed Toaster Guy taking on number 8 seed Background Character, both looking for their first Final Four of the season. We'll see who gets the job done here, but it is going to be quite the interesting matchup for you all, as both look to get the advantage here and get the win and help their chances to make Super League, both in that picture at the moment to possibly be in the field. Let's take a look at the bracket here, updated from earlier today. Again, you'll see here Vapor defeated Caesar in a dominant 6-1 victory to move on to the final table. He has the shot to possibly win the whole thing and lock his spot into Super League as a auto berth. He looks to be able to do that there with that one, but we will see how that all plays out for him. But then, of course, the winner of this matchup will be facing Varigold in the Final Four after a very bizarre DQ situation with Brian, but Varigold moves on, and now you will determine the opponent here with either Toaster Guy or Background Character. One of the two will make it into the Final Four, and we'll see who it is. But we'll jump the stream here. A little bit of a conversation with the scoreboard, but the scoreboard is right there. I'm joined by Eli here, who will be jumping in the booth here, helping out a little bit. But I mean, for this one, Eli, your thoughts? Toaster Guy, pretty good season. He's already passed his win total from last season, and then Background Character, despite Gone making a finale, I think he has definitely been the consensus rookie of the season. Definitely the only one who, besides Gone, who was in contention to possibly make Super League, but he's had a really good season, a really good breakout tournament as well, as he was consistently in the round of 32 for the first 3 tournaments, but has broken out to the round of 8, and possibly looking at his first Final Four here. But your thoughts on this matchup here and what you're expecting out of this one in terms of the pace and the style we might be seeing?
Yeah, for sure. Glad to join everyone here this afternoon. Yeah, both of them have really inspiring stories to get here. They both have really great seasons thus far. Notable to note here for both of them, they both have similar resumes as far as this tournament goes to get there. They both did 4-2 wins over their opponents in the split 64 until 32. And then in the straight 16, Toasty defeated Lara 5-3, and then Background Character turned a 4-2 into a 5-4 comeback. So both of them have really similar resumes heading into their match against each other. The CPU in particular gives this like a 50-50 shot. So, this could be fireworks here in this match. Really looking forward to it.
Okay, we solved the mystery of the scoreboard. It was Nom. So thank you, Nom. But I mean, we'll still give thank you short for the graphics at least. But yeah, let's go to the players here for this one. I mean, Toaster Guy, your thoughts? Pretty good run so far through this tournament. However, you have yet to make a Final Four yet this season. You're looking to get the breakthrough here and be one of the few people who gets double-digit wins here. Your thoughts going into this one and what you're expecting out of this from background of a player you have never faced off with before. And those are guys going to type, so we'll background as well. So we'll get some text answers in here, but while Toasty is typing, I'll just quickly give the question the background. You've had a really good season, all things considered, with the consistency, really building up to be able to have this breakout run here. 6-3, definitely in the Super League bubble at the moment, but you'd like to get another good win here to put yourself possibly into the top 16. Your thoughts heading into this matchup today, and just general expectations from what you think Toasty is going to bring to the table. Oh wait, never mind. Background left the call. I'm gonna have to type that one. I just woke up.
I was about to say. Yeah, Wi-Fi issues. Yeah, that's perfectly understandable. I mean, both of them are looking for some good things here. Toasty trying to get to, as you said, double-digit wins, trying to really secure his spot into Super League, and then background character trying to, claw his way into his own Super League berth. Once again, just really great season throughout for both of these players, and they're trying to face each other, see who'll come out on top, and you know, really get one foot in into the Super League door, pretty much.
There's a question. For Toasty, not sure what to expect from background. Overall, I am expecting a good, fun game. Okay, think this has probably been. I think this has probably been my best season all year, so I'm quite confident that I'll play well. But I'm looking forward to a fun game. So here's to hoping, and then we'll see what background characters say. As again, his display name is Serene Character, which I don't specifically remember the context of that, but that's what he's been rolling with for a while. But it's done him well this tournament. I know
Yeah, for
also
sure.
coming into this match as well, Background has been a big advocate for Toasty to win the tournament, so we'll see how that comes into play in this one.
Yeah, in the practice lounge was really trying to cheer him on.
Well, he just said it. As you may tell from my prediction
Yeah,
today, rooting for Toasty to win the whole tournament as a whole. I just want to make it competitive and get Toasty to earn the win. Fair enough. I mean, Background's kind of been rolling with this mentality of just not expecting much, and trying to play from the flip side. So we'll see how that effect goes into it for him. But one of these players will make their first Final Four of the season. This will be the last spot in the Final Four for Jackpot June. We'll see who gets to win. Our ref for this, it'll be a challenge. We'll see how this goes. All right. Our ref for this one, of course, will be I'm checking thread. It's gonna be Sky, so Sky will be the ref. All right.
I think mentality wise, it's a good way to think about it. Just not too much expectations, keeping it chill, but also trying to keep it competitive as well. So I'm sure both of them will go out gunslinging and whatnot.
All right. Waiting on Sky here. They are offline though, so that's a bit of a problem. I've been having a few issues with the reffing this season, but we'll see if they could pop in. Maybe they're just invisible.
Do you want me to hop in duel this one, or you got it?
I'm gonna give it another minute, but then I'll get it rolling. Again, Sky is offline, so that is not good. But they said they were here before, so there's a Nom joins up. Still waiting for Sky here.
I mean, it happens. Like, I know there's been some issues this season with people, not being here and whatnot, and it happens to the best of us. Um, you know, like sometimes people are busy, like people have their own schedules and whatnot. So it's just a balance between trying to stay committed and also balancing your own like life as well. It's kind of like a
Mm-hmm.
work-life balance, as what
Work-life
athletes
balance, that is
might
a
refer
principle of
to.
the league. But yeah,
Hey, there you
back
go.
and
There you go. It works after all.
mm-hmm. Uh,
will assign himself as backup ref. I believe might end up being the case here.
All right. Well, I think Nom's in here. If you can, Nom, feel free to start up because I'm not sure where Sky went. Uh, yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on with that.
I think it should be okay. As
All right. Well, that's the setup here. Toasty will have the game one call here again. CSR. Once you win on a once you win on a card start, can't pick it again.
two power plays this round, so we'll see how both players utilize their power plays throughout the series.
Interesting. Toasty's gonna go with the no send the start. That's a bit of a contrast to what we had earlier today, where Vapor wanted to go on the full send, and we open with a yellow 0 here. So this has an opportunity to be a quick game, but it also could be a long game. We've seen a mix of both over the seasons.
Try to luck test. Usually, when you start with a card this low, you're trying to really test out the luck, see if you get lucky, steal a quick win here, or as you said, it could last for a long time instead.
Oh, +2 right off the bat here. From background,
Ooh.
gonna one up Toasty's yellow play to start. Toasty says he's feeling the adrenaline here. Gets another yellow here, and now he goes back to 5. Background is out after the
Oh, it's
double,
blank.
and both are out now. So
Oh,
bit of a quick start here, but doesn't result in anything. And background gets the second yellow +2 off the top deck and leaves it open.
ooh, uh-oh.
Does Toasty have a
Could be a
+2 to
chance
capitalize?
for
No.
there's a ticking time bomb when you leave those +2 opens, especially on Draw City.
Yeah, but again, both yellow +2s are now gone right away within a minute, so won't be seeing that for at least a while, but gets a top deck yellow 2, closes the door on that at least. But both are still looking for the switch. And there it is.
There you go, first switch. Blue 2.
Ooh, background still with no blue. So he's stuck with 2 colors here. Toasty might be able to get things rolling on blue, though. Alright, blue 6.
He does.
Another draw from background.
Yeah, Toast can capitalize on this color here.
Ooh, self-ditto here. Toasty really looking strong on this blue here. But, again, still a little bit further back as he had 2 +2s thrown at him. But now takes the lead finally.
Yeah.
But background's going to
Oh, but the
capitalize.
switch.
Gets to switch the green. But maybe that came at the right time for Toasty. Past 2 minutes in this one. And we keep rolling on green. Alright, double
Double
from background here.
play.
Background being able to find these quick spurts of ammo here. Nothing that's like a long run, but just quick double plays.
Yeah, but they can definitely add up. Double plays are better than one.
That is true. That does give background the possession arrow lead though. So Toasty goes with the green 8 here. Can background keep it going?
I'm thinking about it.
Yellow
Ooh,
8 here.
switch to yellow.
So maybe the switch he needed. Especially if he could keep these last year
Oh,
yellow, but
wow.
wow. Toasty with the crossover.
Another switch.
Background has red though. Really
Almost
getting
with
down
it.
to the wire here. Toasty at 3, background at 2. Oh, and Toasty with the big
Oh,
+4 here.
this could be
Can you get a
huge.
finish or can you get a finish or is it Uno?
Definitely at least check here, but this might be game winner.
+4. green skip, that's gonna do it. Background with the call out ready, but
Yeah.
Toasty had the type, and just straight up 3-card finish with the ammo there. So found the win there, and ultimately, I mean the 8 switch came at a very timely moment for him because was able to get rid of that one red and then just ran green to the end. So good. I mean, good stuff there from Toasty as he's able to set that up to take advantage. But 3 minutes 46 for game one. Background worth a try, nothing doing. Draw City Yellow, it basically sank my hopes. Had the amp for the +4 to go just to get there. But yeah, Toasty, your thoughts on that opening game and why you elected to go with the no set on that one. Ultimately, ended up being successful. We'll see what Toasty has to say. I think for background, I don't think he's got much there. Again, he tried to call out, had the call out ready, so that was good. But again, Toasty got the call, so not going to be able to take advantage of that one.
Yeah. I think he's good on both of them to be prepared, because definitely know what it's like to really keep people on their toes with that call out. But it's unfortunate. From background there, just really nothing much to do there. Yeah, precisely, precisely. Toasty says likes to go with the 5 early on. Low stakes, high luck. Play with an advantage. If I lose, it's no biggie. Just see how. So basically, just testing the waters. And as I said, that 5 card start is just like a lot of luck involved, and that was precisely that.
All right, so
And
it
then
works out for
Toast
Toasty.
just set that tempo early.
All right, well, set the tempo early here. We'll jump to game two. We'll see if he sticks around the same range or maybe goes somewhere a little different here. Just can't pick 5. He has the call for game number 2. All right, gonna go a little up with 11.
Or convenient 11 cards.
All
9 to
right,
start.
all right, a little bit another number start here. A little more cards to both players' disposal, so we'll see where they go with this from here.
All right, opens with a blue 3. Just keep it simple. Oh, in background already with a aggressive switch to red.
Trying to dictate the color here early. Doesn't necessarily mean he doesn't have any blues, but wants to start on the red right away.
Toasty rolls with it in background immediately at 3.
Well, had double 3 there to block any potential switchback.
Yeah.
But Toasty's going to keep it rolling on red now. Alright. Okay, so once this is over, Sky can hop back in.
Yeah. Some Wi-Fi issues being apparent this afternoon, which is all right. As background plays the red 6. Red 2 from Toasty. Both of them just running it down on red so far. And background again, making the switch to green.
He is really wanting to control these switches here. Toasty's not going to allow it. Might go back to another gun, but
There
he's
we
going
go.
blue. Going to block it this time. Does
On
background
goes
has a
back
double
to
green
the.
too. He does have the green.
Oh,
No, it's a rainbow actually.
Skittles time. Break them out.
There we go.
I haven't used that GIF in a while.
Yeah, we got another Skittles coming out here, but we're now in the yellow. Toasty is able to play here. We'll see if background can do it, or if that was a little bit too anxious for a Skittles here, as that's
Oh,
gonna be
wild
a
play.
wild blue, not wanting to show off his yellow yet. Again, Toasty just gonna go with it for now. He does have the
It
lead
could be
still.
sort of a bait move from background. Oh, blue 2.
All
But
right,
not
throwing
blue 2.
a little table talk there with the not with the blue 2.
Both have 4, and Toasty's out now.
Could be big for background here. Might be able to get the tie on 1-1, but rolling with the blue numbers for now, he'll get one closer.
Oh,
He gets to
switch though from Toasty to green.
switch to green. Does that disrupt background? It does.
Yeah, great one. Great switch.
Can Toasty get rolling on green now, or is this going to be a double draw? We had double green 5, so that's going to be a self ditto and another draw from background.
Yeah, preserves.
Yeah, now Toasty is rolling on this green at this point. Another wild top deck
Another
from back.
wild.
Got
Whoa.
another one. That one was the top deck. I don't know what the first one was, but gets the top deck here. Does that block Toasty, or does he have something up his sleeve? No, he does not. Toasty is going
Such
to
a
have to
great
draw.
block.
No +4 or wild to be found from Toasty on his hand. We'll see if background can get things going on blue now. He is going to get things rolling with some ammo
Ooh, what a
here.
run.
Gets the blue 4 and Uno.
That is check. Not the win. It's just check.
Did have a +2 in that one, so Toasty with 2 extra cards. We'll see if he could do anything with those 2, and along with the remaining 3 he has. Gets to switch the green.
Oh, this could be huge. Is this the right or the wrong switch here?
No, it's a crossover,
Oh,
and that's going to end it on red.
wow.
Ends it on red with the red 4. So background gets one back here, 4 minutes 36.
Ties it up here, makes it a best of 7.
All right, well, that is the first homestand out of the way here, or 4:35. But I mean, Toasty, your thought? I mean, you got pretty close there at points, but I mean, the wilds kind of did you in there, and from that point, is anything else you maybe could have done there towards the end, or was you just kind of along for the ride at that point?
Hmm.
Would end it without the
Toasty
wild
had
blue,
that
but
win. The background did good in stopping Toasty in his tracks there.
had blue 3 could have used, assume he was sitting on blue, not 4. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, and then for background, got the win with the wild, tying it up, heading into your homestand. Thoughts on getting one back on the board here and looking to roll with the momentum? Two yellow reverses, green 4, a green reverse, and the blue 3. Yeah, that blue
Yeah,
3 was going
that's
to be tough to get rid of. That blue 3 was going to be the big wrench in the plan.
yeah. Definitely tough to shake off with those unsuspecting tail end cards like that. Yeah, that's a oof from background character there. Was definitely leading in the wilds and the +2s, that big disparity, especially
Start the
from
event.
game 2.
All right. Well, we'll see what game 3 brings. Background gets the call now for his first. Just can't pick 11. Both holding their power plays for now.
Yeah.
Fellas powerless in game 1 happy regardless, not a sweep. I mean, yeah. Again, I think background just kind of keeping the pessimistic mindset. We've seen it work for some people, but at times can also make it where it throws you into a further hole. But we'll see.
It's either gonna be like low expectations, high reward, or it's gonna we'll see.
We'll see what background does here. We'll see what cards I get. Okay, gonna go with 10. There it
One
is.
down.
It's gonna get started up, and Arya green 1 is gonna be the opener on this one. Another
Oh,
wild blue from
another
background.
wild.
That's a big opening play to make.
Is a wild.
Toast
That's, I mean, wild play to make.
Toasty is feeling that one. But going with the blue for now. And there's the blue 4. Again, that's kind of background signature in a way with the before I lose. But blue reverse,
Before.
Toasty looking to get out of blue. He does, goes into green, where we originally were, and likely going to place down a number here to get the green going. There it is, green 0.
Down.
And background is still
Oh my god.
refusing the green with
Wow.
another wild. I think that's his 4th
Very,
wild
very
blue of the
adamant.
series.
Yeah. Toasty has yet to play a wild in this series, and Background has already played 4 across 3 games.
And all of them have been blue. That's the crazy part.
Yeah. Toasty plagued by
visions
visions of KT, apparently.
That's the face. That's the face that stares at you when you go into the wild blue. Because the switch. No
Oh
way.
my god, what is this? 3 wilds?
His
I mean,
face
yeah,
will always be there in Toasty's nightmares.
wow.
Can background close out the sweep and have his 4th wild?
I mean, yeah.
Yellow 2.
Blue wild again. Do it.
If this is a blue wild, it's right. Okay, no, we're not gonna get a blue wild. We're gonna get a yellow +2.
G +2.
Make it double yellow
Another
+2.
+2. This is crazy.
Looking for the win here. Gets a
Oh,
+4 on
it's
yellow.
over. Wow.
Just ran the yellows at the finish there. And the yellow 6. I mean, that is a
What was
crazy hand to
that?
start with.
What was that hand with 3 wilds? Wow, wow. Almost nothing Toasty could do there. Oh
Yeah,
my
that's
goodness,
an
that
insane
is
hand to get, especially with 2 color.
just keep saying no, just no. I'm gonna keep it blue. I'm gonna keep it blue, and then will just finish the game. You could see that disparity on the wilds now. 5 for background, 0 for Toasty.
I had used all my ammo aside from my green skip. Yeah, that was gonna be a really tough spot from Toasty to get out of, especially with that many wilds, and then also just the +4 waiting in the wings as well.
Yeah.
Really, really good hand from background there. And that gives him a little bit more of a momentum boost as he goes up 2-1.
Yeah. And you can really see that disparity that's going on right now. Not just the wild, but the +2 as well. Background character using 5 across 3 games right now, and Toasty has yet to play either of them. So it's just crazy to see.
Yeah, I mean, besides that, skips and wild +4s are not getting too much action here. Reverse is getting a little bit, but that's more of a split.
Yeah. Yeah, bot luck. It just happens.
Alright, we'll see what background goes with. No 11, no 10. Just gonna keep rolling it down and goes into 9.
We'll see if the bot continues to favor, or if Toasty can get some magic and take this back to even. Game
Well,
4.
yellow 2 is the start here. We'll see if background once again starts with a wild blue. No, he will not. Goes with a yellow 9.
Toasty was anticipating it, but thankfully all is calm so far. Blue 0. Probably meant to be a blue 9.
Yellow 0, yeah.
Yellow 0.
Clint play, but Clint playing in about an hour against White Spider and D2. But yellow 4.
Could be
Maybe looking
exciting.
for the
Exciting D2 match.
another bubble match. Taco, first one of the bubble players to go out. He got another win here, so he again forces the pressure once again on the rest of the bubble. But Toasty yellow
Crazy to
7
see the
here.
bubble action over on D2.
Yep, background
Oh.
draws. So he's out for now. What does Toasty do here? Again, he was looking to make it 2-2, and he is ran out as well, so no yellow from either. Background gets a top deck here. Both likely looking for the switch here, but will they find it on the one?
Ooh. Maybe Toasty can find it on the reverse, and exactly that. Yellow and blue reverses take us to blue.
Yeah, looking for a 3-card switch there. There it is. Goes in the blue with the blue
There
6. I
we
feel like
go.
Toasty's been liking that blue 6 a lot. Blue 8. No KT and
No
then switch to
KT,
blue.
yeah.
Again, Toasty just trying to look behind his back to make sure KT's not there, waiting at him with the wild blue. But blue 7 there.
Yeah, no
So you're
KT
back
jump
rolling.
scare.
Could happen. Could happen to anyone. Toasty runs out. Background, can he keep it going? No, he goes into green now, so maybe no more blue. And
Ooh.
that might actually force a 2-color game at this point, which is going to be really precarious for Toasty. Green skip.
Oh, but it's a
Maybe looking
skip.
for the switchback. No, it's gonna be a double. It's gonna tie
No,
it
it's
up
just
though, but background actually no, that gives Toasty the possession arrow lead. But just as I say that we go into wild
oh, another
not
wild.
KT, but it is Ashley. Goes into red. Background has just been finding these wilds left, right, and center.
Sixth wild of this series so far, and Toasty still with zero. At least it
Toasty
wasn't blue. At
looking
least we
to
don't see KT's face.
Toasty potentially crashing out on this one, but it goes with red here. Background going to at least get the Uno here, maybe the game. That's gonna be the game double play, and then 302 or 301, one of the two. But background again, the wild coming into clutch here as he gets through with another one here, and that's 3 straight now for background as he goes up 3-1. Toasty, I mean, your thoughts on that one? It just seems like the wilds have been the absolute bane of your existence here so far. But I mean, you will have the game 5 call, so I mean, anything you feel you could do to maybe just try to shift the tides in your favor, or is it just trying to hope and pray that these wilds start going your way?
He knows what he could do, says Toasty. Oh, +2. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm sure you were also relieved to see a face other than KT when you had that wild, but just felt like it was over.
You know what it can do? It holds add +2 on the turn. It's switched off blue. The draw at last. Yeah. Otherwise, Christmas colors all the way down. Yeah. I mean that game pretty much became a 2-color game, with green and red. So that was gonna be tough to get out of. But I hope I haven't wasted all my wild luck in game 4. Yeah, we'll see. But I mean, background up 3-2, 2 away from making the final 4. Toaster guy gonna have a bit of a hole he has to climb out of, but he will have the call for game 5 here. So. And he's gonna go for the
Oh,
full send
full
here,
send
so
this time.
going the opposite way here as game 1.
Just trying to see if that start can grab Toasty a bit of wilds as well. Try to break that deficit a little bit. Yeah, Toasty begging for some assurance from the bot. Oh, it's a green +2 start. So perhaps, perhaps it's done Toasty some favors here.
The higher card starts are the ones where you really got to think about the +2. Toasty's gonna go for it here, but yeah, there's gonna be a lot of cards for background to start this game off as he's gonna be already up to 19.
Yep.
But he is gonna use it to switch the
There.
color.
Keeps it cool with the yellow 5.
Yeah, I expect the yellow to I think this next play is gonna really be a tell on what we do here, and I think it's gonna be a light
Ooh.
switch strategy here from Toasty to start this off.
You're trying to overwhelm, maybe, confuse background a little bit with the switches. Trying to take on another strategy to try to get a game back here. Well, but double
Mm,
play, red skip, red 7,
back,
background
yep,
character.
Background just going to do a double here. Again, he's going to have to close this gap. But we'll see what Toasty does here. I mean, we saw him do 2 quick switches here, and yeah, he's going to go for the light switch here. This is what
Another
we're going
one.
to see from Toasty here. Gonna go across the board.
Gonna do a sample of all the colors here.
Alright, and that one's going to bite him there as he
Oh.
gets slapped in the face with a +2.
B4.
There is your B4. See if we get another switch from Toasty here, or if he sticks with the blue for now. Alright, he's going to stick with the blue this time. So that's what we'll be running for now. Alright, blue 3. And yeah, looks like things are going to calm down a little bit here, just running the numbers. Yeah, both have your power plays here, but background technically in a position where he can just power play the end in the next 2, but may not want to use it that way.
Definitely an advantage situation for background.
Background's going to be the one who initiates the switch this time.
Red. Oh, but walks into a skip from Toasty. Just a double play though. Red 3 to close it.
Alright, red 2. Again, just kind of running the reds here. Background also had the double red 2 as well. Just quick card history tab there, but also the table.
Yep.
And Toasty still has the lead.
And continues to go down with it with the red 8.
That is background's card. Goes one up with the 9. And get a Trudeau here with the red 9s. Ooh, and a +4 from background here. We have not really seen a lot of +4s so far, so that's going to be a big statement.
Yeah. And instantly takes the lead from Toasty here.
Oh, Toasty's going to respond with a +4 of his
wow.
own. Here comes the ammo. And throws a +2 on it as well.
Huge statement here from Toasty.
Alright, green 9.
Triple
That'll
play.
do it, and background back to 14.
Aggressive triple play. Toasty. See what background responds with here. Palms keeps the tempo down. Goes green 3 as me 6 acknowledges a level up. Oh, but Toasty keeps it going with a green reverse. See how far he changed this one. No, just a double play. Green 9.
Green 8.
One
Running at the
down.
greens. Toasty half the cards as background at the moment, and he's going to make it 5 now.
We are counting down here, 9, 8, 7, and then the switch to yellow from background.
Ooh, crossover to
Oh, but a
blue.
switch to blue.
Crossover to yellow
Oh,
once again, had the double.
Yellow. Oh, trying to fake him out. Trying to break his ankles.
And Toasty runs out here, so double comes in clutch.
Yeah. Definitely broke his ankles there.
Goes back up 1 to yellow 8.
And Toasty's still out, so great double switch background there. Stops Toasty in his tracks as he continues to run down the yellow.
Right, yellow 3.
Yellow.
Yeah, get back. I'm just kind of rolling with the yellow here. Toasty stuck in draw city, but just as I say that, Toasty gets the switch into green. But another crossover from background. Making sure he holds control of these colors here. And now goes in the blue. And we are now tied on the cards. Toasty with possession arrow lead, though. That reliable blue 6 comes into play for Toasty as well.
Yep. Blue 8 to
Alright.
keep it close. Both at 5.
Another blue 6. Another wild coming into play.
Another
That's his
wild.
7th. Toasty's still looking for his first here.
Will
And
this
he
be
does
the
find it
dagger?
there. There it
There we
is.
go. First wild of the series for Toasty.
Does
Coming in
background have
clutch when
another
it needs to be.
Does background have another wild in his back pocket?
Toasty begging for
Oh
background
my
character.
god, it's a
Wow.
double +4.
I mean, he didn't have the wild, but he had
And he
double
doesn't
+4 to end it.
and he doesn't even need the power play as well. So now he enters a 1 away from the win with 2 power plays in his pocket.
That is
So
huge.
yeah, I mean Toasty finally got the first wild and then just got obliterated from a double +4. Um Yeah, I'm curious about that one. With how much background was able to get from the draws off that and how much was a hold. But I mean, Toasty, another rough one there. Just fortunately, the wilds have not really gone your way here. But any comments here as you look to try to make the 4-1 comeback, despite background being 1 away with 2 power plays.
No
No
comment.
comments.
I understand that. I understand that completely. I mean, it's just like as they're commenting on this, it feels like it's just like poker. You play your best, you play the best you can, but then it's just luck that will just sweep you by your feet no matter what. We can see from the statistics here, background character leading in all in like most of the categories here, especially the ammo, the huge heavy hitting ammo ones. +2, 6 to 2 for background. +4 with that double one gets him to 4/2, and very especially the wilds will be the story at the aftermath of this match. 7-1 across 5 games. It's
Got a little
crazy.
Germany Brazil action going there. Even though neither player from either country. But yeah. Bot's just making me hard, honestly, with the 2 power plays in the deck. It's looking bleak for Toasty. I do have to mention that with 2 power plays, that's going to put background with a big advantage here going into the rest of this series. Eli, your thoughts here on anything Toasty could do, at least in his control, that maybe could get himself back into this.
Yeah, I mean, Toasty did say, he's trying to play the best he can, and hopefully luck overturns his way. I mean, ironically, when we started with that game one, Toasty went for 5 cards and he won that. You mentioned how it's like, it was all luck and stuff like that, and he got it. And I thought that was going to be how the tempo was, but, it really just like turned 180 flat on his face. So hopefully, with whatever card start happens next, maybe the luck might turn around and we'll get a more even series. Maybe Toasty can get one back because he is very far behind right now. 2 power plays for a background character to use um, to potentially win it here. So we'll see what happens.
Well, the one thing
Oh,
in Toasty's control right now is he does have the card start for game 6 here, so maybe we could try something a little different to figure out his way back into this one. Only going to be limited to no 5 here, so we'll see what Toasty decides to go for.
yeah.
Going to be a long road to get back, but it could start here.
Oh,
Gonna try the lower tier again. That worked before.
had a
Maybe we
feeling.
could
Had a
find something.
feeling.
This is going to be a high risk play though, with background having 2 power plays. Again, power play rules can't do it on the first turn back to back, nor on Uno. So
It's a
we'll
red
see how that
7.
goes. Red
We will
7,
see
the
what
opener.
happens here.
Toasty's just hoping background did not get a massive hand, but Toasty's gonna start with a red reverse here.
Yay, says Toasty.
That is his card, so maybe a sign of good things to come. And it goes right back to the red 7. That could open the door for background to do a switch here, which could help Toasty. No, he's
No,
gonna go
he
with the
just does a
0.
0 though. See Toasty with a slight advantage so far. But power plays are in effect now since they both did their first turns. Switch
Not
to
the
green.
switch. I think he needed that switch. Background did not need the green. Toasty could find something rolling here on this 6-card start. All he needs to get is 1 back, and the
Big.
momentum could shift. No way!
Another
Efficiency on
switch.
the zeros. And from the same player as
Ooh,
well. Oh, in background had the yellow 7. Could have elected to switch for yellow there. But Toasty able to find the connections here in this sixth game, and this 6 card start is working out. Gets the Uno. He's
hard
besides the reverse,
left.
it's only been numbers so far.
See what happens.
Yellow skip, red skip.
Ooh,
Is that the fatal switch? Tries to bet on
oh.
red. Will it work out?
Leaves it
Or
hanging on the
reverse?
reverse though. We'll see.
All right, good play from background there.
Oh,
I think ultimately leaving it on the reverse there was good because there could have been an option for Toasty to switch through the reverse. So read that right, and now we are drawing on red. So Toasty comes up 1 short in that one to get a quick game.
yeah. That's Draw City. Good stop by background here. We are seeing what the bot will give them on this Draw City.
And actually, this game ends up with that run ends up being closer than you think. Background just got his 8th card here, but Toasty only up to 7 now, so still pretty close.
Yeah.
Again, the Reds are just not coming for either player here.
Or reverse. Yeah,
All
the
right,
more
gets top
cards
deck red
they
4.
draw.
Bit of a breather there for a second. Can we get the switch there? Toasty gets a top deck as well. Not out of draw city until we get the switch though.
Yep.
There it is, blue 1.
Free from Draw City, and they're tied up with 8 cards apiece. Both power plays still in full swing here.
And that's the third. I think that's the third 0 from Toasty this game so far. So he's had 3 of them, and I also think that's the last 0 of the game as well. So no more zeros.
Yeah.
There's the blue 4 for background,
Signature move, signature card.
and Toasty draws here. So this blue not working out here. This blue seems to have been the bane of his existence for most of this series. And for
Oh,
Toasty, it feels like it's
really?
just slipping further and further away here at this point.
Not a good time to get stuck right now. Let's see what Toasty tries to
Ooh.
do. +2.
Gets the connection, so put some life back into this game.
A
Got,
huge save, potentially huge save for Toasty here.
got the top deck when he needed it, and goes into yellow now.
Closes it. It is now 5-10. Toasty halves it and gets a huge lead. But the
Ooh, a
switch
big
back
block on
to
blue.
blue.
Does Toasty have the
Whoa.
efficiency? No, he does not.
No. But
And
background
background
out of
draws as
blues
well.
too.
Trying to force Toasty into a bad spot here potentially, but background keeps drawing on the blue, despite the +6.
This might be blue Draw City on blue. No. Blue skip.
Two.
That's the
All
double
right.
play.
Had the blue, so he had the blue skip, just didn't want to leave it open. Background with nothing. Can Toasty get the switch here? There it is, yellow 2. We are
Yes.
back in the yellow. Yeah, 4-12
4
at
to
this
12.
moment.
Yeah.
I think for Toasty, you think he has a play here. Otherwise, this switch is going to bring him to the same spot he was with blue before. But yellow 1 is going to be the play here, down to 3. We'll see what background brings to the table
Huge.
here with his cards.
Huge lead for Toasty. Yellow 1. Dittos.
Trying to see where that lays. Past 5 minutes here, about to hit 5:30. And Toasty is running
Oh,
out,
out of
so
it.
the Ditto ends up working out to call him out. And now he rolls on yellow. Another draw from Toasty here. Background just looking to carefully walk around this yellow and navigate it.
Yeah.
Self Ditto there. That's
Dittos.
going to force another draw unless it's a top deck.
Yeah, another draw.
And background's out on yellow 6 as well.
Mm.
Again, Draw City once again resuming. It's been blue and yellow. Red and green have been not very untouched in the last few minutes.
Yellow 4, maybe we could see a switch occurring. No, it's another ditto. And the
Green has
switch now happens.
that is the only the second green that has been played this entire series. The first one was the green 0 at the start.
Yeah.
Or not series, the entire game. That would be crazy if that was the second of the entire series, but now we're rolling
Yeah.
on green. Toasty at 5, background at 7. I think that's 6 for background. Toasty hoping he could roll on the green here. He's hoping okay, no, he
We're on the
hoping to run
red.
1 and 2. The red. I mean, I feel like this is two color at this point for Toasty with red and green, so he is really looking to try to take advantage here. Background's got a power play here.
Oh, this could be
This might
it.
not be the finish. This could potentially not be the finish here. That is his own card. Still has another one left.
Could be a
Might try to do a double
stop.
up. Red +2.
Oh, maybe this might be
Green
it. We'll
+2. Oh
see.
man. Green
Yeah,
skip.
no, that's
That
it.
might do it.
That is probably game. Yeah.
That's it. Man, that's
Toasty
gonna be
sees
a
the
rough
writing
one.
on the wall.
And the green 3 to wrap it up. And background is moving on to the final four with the use of the power play. Takes one home. That you can't use in the final four. But yeah. Rough series for Toasty. Just couldn't find enough just couldn't find enough there. And unfortunately was one power play away from getting the win there too. So
Oh, that's
really unfortunate
painful.
stuff, but background able to roll 5 straight and get the win in a gentleman's sweep. And he will advance to the final four, the second rookie to do so this season. Toasty will go to you. I mean, I think unfortunately the cards were just not in your favor this time around, but any takeaways from this tournament run here? You're still at 9 wins, so in a good spot to make Super League at the moment, but definitely one that you wanted to get to try to make the final four since it's been a while.
The cards drawn stat. I'm just looking at it right now. That is a fantastic stat. Toasty delivers the quote pretty early. Lucked out, haunted by visions of KT. Yeah. Just with those heavy, just a huge string of blue wilds. I think in believe it was game 2 or 3, but somewhere along that line.
All right. For Toasty, just gonna leave his post game quote there. Lucked out, haunted by the visions of KT. GG, the background wasn't as fun as I hoped, but fun nonetheless. All the best, the background. I think this is a lesson that you cannot trust the bot. That is true also. Um, yeah, again, a lot of good stats and a lot of good customization and whatnot for it. But at the end of the day, Uno is Uno. So sometimes that does happen. And unfortunately, background has done the bandwagon move and has jumped ship to Varigold to win the finale. So, Toaster Guy
Mm,
betrayed by the fan base, unfortunately.
painful. Very, very painful. Yeah, Toasty acknowledges, and I acknowledge too. It's been a great, great run for the Toasty, and especially in this tournament as well. Even though it wasn't Final Four, it's definitely still a great chance to make Super League with the 9 wins, and he still has T5 to really strengthen his resume a bit further.
Again, we'll see how that all unfolds for tournament 5, but I'll do it. Background gets the win 5-1. Moves on again due to the result. Toasty will finish 7th in this tournament, and that actually makes the 8th through 5th very easy because Brian 8th, Toasty 7th, me 6th, and then Ario 5th. So there's your
Yeah, there you
results
go.
there. But congratulations to the background on his first Final Four. Second player to make a Final Four in both D2 and D1. He joins Gone in that one and hopes to make it to the finale here and beat Gold to face off against Vapor for a shot at the June Jackpot June tournament victory. We'll see if he can get the job done. But Eli, final thoughts on this game. and just what you're looking at with background here as he continues to make his presence known in D1.
Yeah, I mean, if there is anything to take away from this game, just look at the stats for the Wilds. 7-1 across the series, across this 6-game series. So on average, background was playing more than one Wild a game, which is crazy. So, you just look at the stats. It's the story that is known here, but in terms of how far background can take it from here, facing Varigold, a very, very strong player, and maybe this momentum can carry him forward and maybe potentially a finale for this rookie. So great stuff from background here. And just unlucky for Toasty.
Yeah, commiserations to Toasty here. Just cannot really find much on the cards there. But again, background looking to be the second rookie to make the finale and possibly the first rookie since last season to get a tournament victory. Would be the first since who would
Here.
that be? Since Brad, I think.
Oh yeah, it was Brad.
I think it would be Brad because I don't think Brock was a rookie.
Yeah, I was thinking Tapir, but I could be wrong. I know Tapir
I
was
no,
super
actually
strong.
it would be Tapir. Because he would have been a rookie
Yeah.
there,
Okay.
so it would have been Tapir. I was just trying to remember who won
Yeah,
the tournaments last season, but background did beat Tapir in that run, so maybe could carry over
that's
some of
true.
his
That's true.
tournament 4 success.
Yeah. Definitely a super strong resume for background here. Defeating the number one seed Nick, defeating Tapir, now this Final Four shot for background. So this is a strong case for him to be in Super League.
All right, Toasty. Again, I mean Toasty's quick comments. I'll go back to the stream there. This is me when I woke up for the 2022 World Cup and woke up for a 0-0 draw. So I get the feeling there, except
Ooh,
this one, uh,
ouch!
not great. But yeah, at the
You
end,
wake up to play or watch, and then you just see disappointment. Just oh, damn.
yeah. But again, 2026 World Cup coming up. We'll see how that one
Oh,
goes. But
yeah,
I mean, Jackpot June's still rolling here. But every time I watch all the Blacks play in the World Cup, they lose, so I know the feeling. Well, I mean, they're going to be in it this year or next year, so they're really taking advantage of the Oceania spot. They'll probably be locked in for a while now,
yeah.
so that's good at
Especially
least.
with that expanded playing field.
All right, well, that'll do it for us. Thank you all so much for watching the stream. Again, on behalf of the whole team, including our ref Sky, my co-commentator Eli, and then the entire commission team and our players, thank you all so much for watching. Congratulations to the background on getting the win here, making his first Final Four. We will see him face off against Varigold in the Final Four to determine the finale. But till then, got one more stream for the rest of the day. That'll be Joao versus Bree, another bubble match. I'll make sure to tune in for that one for T2 action. But until then, take care, everyone, and have a good one as we are getting set to wrap up Jackpot June. Next match of that will probably be in the next 2 days. But until then, take care, everyone. All right, well, I'll show rolling. One more stream to go, and then I can settle down. Clint is not streamed. Joao Bree is streamed. Clint will be streamed next round if he wins, though.